Hey everybody, it's Kira with Polymer Clay TV, and today I'm going to show you how to use orange texture sheets from Create Along and a couple of things about techniques and different things you can try. For example, this is almost like a mica shift. It has two different colors, a texture and a flat design going on all at the same time, so I just wanted to show you how to do that because it's beautiful. Anytime the light hits it at a different angle, it reveals the other stuff that's going on. And here's a slightly different take on that with two different colors of mica and a impressed design. Those come from our new arabesque texture sheet, and this is actually, it's got some powders on there from the technique, but this is going to be a Black Friday special, so if you don't get our newsletter, make sure that you're on that list because information will be coming out today. And then here we have TJ Floyd's collection. This is the butterfly vine and a double-sided bead. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've got some Sculpey Soufflé. The color is Latte. And I've got it conditioned and rolled out fairly thick because I'm going to play with these textures. So here I have the arabesque, which is going to be a Black Friday special at Create Along this week, and it's a brand new texture mat, highly detailed. And then here we have the butterfly vine. This is from TJ Floyd's collection at createalong.com. So you can see they're both etched the same depth, but we have a looser, bigger design here, and then this is like a tribal pattern. So two different designs, you get different effects with each type of design. And I just wanted to show you a couple things. I've got a palette of pigment powders here. These are mica powders. I have a Dewdrop Brilliance ink. The color is Mediterranean blue, and what this is like a shiny iridescent ink. I've got some regular tape. This is just Scotch tape. And of course my blade and my roller. And I'm gonna just do a couple quick techniques. This first technique in particular I really enjoy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll my clay over the texture sheet with nothing on it, no powders or anything, just to get the impression. And I'm going to then use pigment powders on the raised parts of the design. So I think I'll pick a color that has a nice contrast. There we go. And then I'm going to roll it flat. So I'm actually going to roll the texture right out of this. You could use your pasta machine or any rolling tool that you have. Okay, so now that mica powder is flat and rolled into the texture of the design. And next, I'm going to show you that you can actually use this like an ink stamp. So you can put ink on it. And stamp it onto your design. And if you just give it a light stamping with finger pressure, now you can create this multifaceted design that has a little bit of texture and a couple of different things going on. You can see in the light. And this ink is actually heat set. So I'm just going to use a paper towel to wash this off. And then you can cut out your shape or whatever you want to do with this and turn it into something. And when you bake it, the ink will set right in to the clay. For our next experiment, I wanted to show you something about these. These are silicone-based texture sheets with smooth backs. So if you happen to have a stamping sheet like this one, you can stick it on there to make it easier to work with. So now this is stuck on here and I can use this as a stamp pad. So I wanted to show you how to use a small brush, and we're going to just do some texturing with powder directly onto this stamp. And I'm gonna kind of get it all over in an area here just by brushing it on. And here we'll put the clay down here and use this as a stamp. Okay, and what we have is we've got, because of the depth of the texture sheet, we've got the mica powder mostly down inside the stamped area, which is what I wanted. But if you should have any that is still kind of sitting on top, you can use a piece of tape. And this has been around for a while, but not everybody knows this trick. You can use tape to remove the mica from the top of the design so that you can put something else there, or so that you can have the mica just down inside the design like that, so that now you could do the same thing. You could either roll it flat, or you could perhaps stretch it a little bit and not completely flatten the design. And then you can come back perhaps with a different color, maybe with one that's closer to the clay this time, like this orange color, and just touch it to the top of the design so that you can get this multicolored, multi-faceted look. And to me this kind of looks like a Persian carpet, that interesting multicolored design. So you've got a little bit of the clay color, a little bit of the contrasting color down in the cracks, and then a little bit of this color that's closer to the clay kind of highlighting and catching the light. So these are just a couple of things that you can do. With a design like TJ's Butterfly Garden, you have an opportunity here because the stamp is designed so that your butterflies and vines and things are going to be raised up out of the clay. And when you have that, then you can take your inks or powders and you can put them exactly where you want them. So you can touch them right to the tops of the designs and really bring it out from the background. And then you can use your various cutters and tools to cut out sections to create your jewelry or to create whatever it is that you like to make. We make a lot of light switch plates around here with these textured pieces of clay. So one other thing that you can do with these, and I'll just show you that real quick. And one of the great things about these, because they're thin and very flexible, is you can make a bead. So let's say I wanted to make a somewhat lozenge type bead, and you can put it on the texture mat and fold it over on itself. And create this beautiful bead that has designs on both sides. And then just take your bead pin, or however it is that you like to make your holes, and string it through for baking. So I hope that that's given you a couple of ideas of different ways that you can use these texture mats to produce different designs on your clay. And we'll see you next time on Polymer Clay TV.